Have you ever felt drawn to a place you've never seen? A place that seems to call out to you, not with words, but with a gentle whisper carried on the wind? Sometimes it's as if the soul remembers landscapes the eyes have never witnessed. That's how it began for me, a quiet longing, a sense of wonder, a pull toward the unknown. For me, that call came from Georgia, a land of ancient stories and breathtaking beauty. Here, the mountains rise like silent guardians and the valleys stretch out, holding secrets older than memory. The countryside is a tapestry of rolling hills, wildflowers, and ruins that hint at civilizations long past. Every sunrise here feels like a new beginning, and every sunset a gentle reminder of time's passage. Here, every stone holds a secret, every valley echoes with songs from long ago. The wind carries the faint sound of church bells, and the stones beneath your feet seem to hum with the stories of saints, poets, and travelers who came before. It's a place where history isn't just remembered, it's felt, deep in your bones. Georgia isn't just a spot on the map, it's an experience that opens your heart. The warmth of its people, the laughter echoing through village streets, the shared meals and stories told by firelight. These are the moments that linger long after you leave. Hospitality here is not a custom, but a way of life, woven into the very fabric of the land. Its most magical places are hidden away, waiting for curious souls to find them. Down winding forest paths and behind veils of greenery, you'll discover ancient chapels and monasteries, each with its own legend. These are sanctuaries for the spirit, places where the world grows quiet and the heart can listen. Among these treasures are its monasteries, sanctuaries of peace, perched on cliffs or nestled in green forests. Some seem to defy gravity, clinging to sheer rock faces, while others are hidden in lush valleys, surrounded by the songs of birds and the rustle of leaves. Each one is a testament to faith, endurance, and the search for meaning. These are places where faith has endured for centuries, inviting us to slow down and listen. The quiet footsteps of monks, the flicker of candlelight in ancient chapels, the scent of incense drifting through cool stone corridors, all invite reflection and a sense of peace that's hard to find elsewhere. Imagine standing on a mountaintop, cool air in your lungs, gazing at an ancient monastery clinging to the rock below. The world feels vast and timeless, and for a moment you're connected to something greater, a sense of awe that fills you with gratitude and humility. This is the Georgia I want to share, a journey off the beaten path where history and tranquility meet. Here, every step is an invitation to explore, to wonder, and to lose yourself in the beauty of the unknown. The trails may be rugged, but the rewards are beyond measure. We'll uncover the soul of this country, one hidden monastery at a time. Each doorway we pass through, each ancient wall we touch, brings us closer to understanding the spirit of Georgia, a spirit shaped by resilience, faith, and a deep love for the land. So, come along, let's follow that whisper from the Caucasus and see what marvels await. The journey promises not just sights, but stories, not just destinations, but discoveries. Together, we'll listen to the land, and perhaps find a piece of ourselves along the way. Our journey begins on winding roads through the majestic Caucasus Mountains. The landscape shifts with every turn, deep valleys, rushing rivers, and towering peaks. Sometimes you share the road with sheep and shepherds, or pass villages clinging to hillsides, smoke curling from chimneys. Here the world feels far from the rush of modern life. As we travel deeper, the sense of adventure grows, connecting us to explorers of old. The journey is slow, but the beauty is unmatched. Vibrant forests, blue skies, ancient rocks. You notice wildflowers in stone cracks, eagles overhead, the distant sound of waterfalls. This isn't just travel, it's preparation for the peace of the monasteries ahead. The winding roads quiet your mind, making you ready to receive what's to come. You arrive not as a tourist, but as a traveler, ready to witness something sacred. Our journey begins at Shio Mgvime, the legendary cave of Shio, hidden away in a dramatic limestone canyon just outside the ancient city of Mtsketa. From above, the monastery appears almost secretive, tucked into the folds of the rugged landscape, as if nature itself is guarding its mysteries. The monastery doesn't reveal itself all at once. Instead, it emerges gradually from the stone, its ancient walls and domes blending seamlessly with the cliffs. There's a sense of timelessness here, sacred, serene, and profoundly secluded, as if the world outside has faded away. Shio Mgvime was founded in the 6th century by Saint Shio, one of the revered 13 Assyrian fathers who brought monastic traditions to Georgia. The monastery grew around the very cave where Shio chose to live as a hermit, seeking solitude and spiritual enlightenment. Over centuries, these humble beginnings blossomed into a spiritual center that drew pilgrims from across the region. The oldest church here is partly carved into the living rock, its simple, unadorned interior a reflection of the ascetic life led by its founder. The cool stone walls and sparse decor speak of humility, devotion, and a deep connection to the earth itself. As centuries passed, a larger church was built, its architecture echoing the traditional Georgian style. This expansion signaled the monastery's growing importance as a spiritual and cultural beacon, a place where faith and community flourished side by side. Wandering through the monastery grounds is like stepping into a living history book. Each chapel, corridor, and fresco tells a story, of faith tested by time, of survival through centuries of change, and of the enduring spirit of those who sought solace here. Descending into the shadowy depths of St. Shio's cave, you're enveloped by a profound silence. The cool darkness inspires a sense of awe and reverence, inviting visitors to pause, reflect, and connect with the centuries of devotion that have filled this sacred space. Pilgrims from near and far come to light candles, their flickering flames illuminating the ancient stones. Each candle is a prayer, a hope, a connection to the spirit of devotion that lingers in the air, unbroken by the passage of time. In the peaceful courtyards and quiet chapels, you realize that the true wealth of Shio Mungvima lies not in gold or treasures, but in the deep sense of faith and tranquility that fills every corner. Here, peace is a living presence, gently guiding all who visit. As you leave Shio Mungvime, the memory of its silent stones and sacred shadows lingers. It's a place that stays with you, a quiet reminder of the power of faith, solitude, and the enduring beauty of Georgia's spiritual heritage. Our journey now leads us to the enchanting region of Samogrelo, where nature and history blend in breathtaking harmony. Here, the Martvili Canyon unfurls beneath us, its turquoise waters winding gracefully through ancient limestone cliffs. The river, shimmering in the sunlight, has carved this dramatic landscape over countless centuries, creating a place that feels almost otherworldly. As you watch the water flow, you can sense the timelessness of this land, a place where every stone and ripple tells a story. Perched high above this natural wonder, the Martvili Monastery stands as a silent guardian, its walls echoing with centuries of devotion. The monastery's presence is commanding, yet peaceful, as if it has always belonged to this landscape. Its history stretches back to the days before Christianity, when the hilltop was a sacred site for ancient tribes who gathered here to honor their gods. In the 7th century, this place of ancient rituals was transformed into a center of Christian faith. The monastery became a beacon of hope and unity, symbolizing the dawn of a new spiritual era for the people of Samogrelo. Over the centuries, it has witnessed countless prayers, celebrations, and moments of quiet reflection. Step inside the main cathedral, and you're greeted by the soft glow of sunlight filtering through arched windows. The elegant dome soars overhead, adorned with intricate frescoes that have survived the passage of time. These walls are more than stone. They are a canvas for the dreams and faith of generations. The frescoes, painted in vivid colors centuries ago, were created for those who could not read. Each image tells a story from Scripture, transforming the church into a living storybook where faith comes alive through art. Even today, these paintings inspire wonder and contemplation in all who visit. Beyond its spiritual role, Martvili Monastery was once a thriving center of learning and culture. Monks gathered in its libraries, copying manuscripts and preserving the wisdom of the ages. The monastery shaped not only the region's spiritual life, but also its intellectual and artistic traditions. What truly sets Martvili apart is the seamless harmony between devotion and the natural world. The monastery seems to grow out of the very earth, surrounded by lush forests and the ever-present sound of flowing water. Here, faith and nature are not separate, they are intertwined. Standing in the monastery's courtyard, you gaze down at the canyon below. The view is breathtaking, and you can't help but feel a sense of awe at the way human devotion and the beauty of the landscape come together in this sacred place. Here, the gentle murmur of prayers mingles with the rush of the river, creating a symphony that reminds us sacredness can be found both within church walls and in the embrace of nature itself. Martvili Monastery invites us to pause, reflect, and discover the divine in the world around us. A timeless sanctuary where history, faith, and the wonders of nature are forever entwined. A monastery is more than stone in history. It's a living community. The monks are its heart, dedicating their lives to prayer, work, and contemplation. Their days begin before sunrise, voices filling ancient halls with timeless chants. You might see monks tending gardens, making honey, or restoring icons, each task a form of devotion. Their work sustains the monastery and preserves its treasures. Monks are keepers of Georgia's spiritual flame, offering stability in a changing world. They welcome villagers seeking blessings or a moment of peace, remaining deeply connected to the community. Sharing a moment with them is humbling. Their warmth and wisdom linger long after you leave. Their lives show that happiness comes from meaning and connection, not possessions. They remind us of the quiet strength found in faith and simplicity. Georgia's monasteries are more than monuments. They're the threads of the nation's identity. Through centuries of turmoil, these remote sanctuaries preserved language, faith, and culture. Christianity, adopted in the 4th century, is woven into daily life, art, and music. The cross of St. Nino, made from vine branches, is a symbol of gentle, enduring faith. Georgian churches, with their conical domes and intricate carvings, tell stories of resilience and hope. To visit these monasteries is to understand Georgia's heart, a small nation that's preserved its spirit against all odds. They remain living centers of inspiration, guiding the nation today. This journey through Georgia's hidden monasteries is more than a travel story. It's an invitation. Listen to the whispers that call to your heart and seek out places that spark wonder. Adventure isn't always far away. It can be found in a nearby forest or a quiet museum. The key is to travel with an open heart, letting the world surprise and delight you. An open heart transforms you from observer to participant in life's dance. Maybe this story has awakened a dream, a journey you've always wanted to take. Nurture that dream even with small steps. Read, learn, imagine. Let Georgia's resilience and beauty inspire you to find wonder in your own world. The desire to explore and connect is a gift. Cherish it. So wander, get a little lost, and discover the hidden treasures waiting for you both outside and within. As our journey ends, we carry more than memories. We carry a sense of peace and appreciation for quiet, sacred places. These monasteries teach us the power of stillness and the wisdom of simplicity. Your own hidden sanctuary might be a garden corner, a favorite chair, or a walk at sunset. These are the places that nourish our spirits and help us hear our inner voice. Cherish what brings you peace and make time for it. Like the monks tending their gardens, we must cultivate what brings us joy and meaning. Let Georgia's beauty remind you to seek moments of calm in daily life. The greatest discoveries are often found in the quiet corners of our own hearts. As we part, I'm grateful to have shared this journey with you. Exploring Georgia's hidden corners has been heartwarming, and I hope it's brought a bit of wonder to your day. These stories remind us that the most precious treasures are faith, devotion, and the beauty we create. I hope you're inspired to find your own hidden gems and adventures. If you've enjoyed this journey, your support helps keep these stories alive and our community growing. Thank you for being here. May your path be filled with light, wonder, and beautiful adventures.